Two's come open. It's a wee bit thin, but definitely playable.
Cue ball control is going to be nasty. It's going to be flying across the width of the table.
Yeah, and this overhead tells me maybe it's not so playable.
Both players playing for their first point of this year's tournament.
I like cutting the two rails below the purple and try and float above the 3. I mean, there's so much cover there. I think you can control the 2 and you may get a really good snooker. May not be there, though. Not bad. Not bad. I mean, you got to consider himself a favorite from here.
Yeah, well, he's got the short cue in hand. Obviously, at this level, we know he's going to hit the blue 2.
And even though, you know, you look at an FSR, right, former world #1 not long ago. Even look at Federer, who's what now, 20? Is he 26?
Around that,
yeah.
20s.
Kachi, who's still 25, maybe?
Yeah, another one, mid-20s, aren't they?
Yeah, but just look at all the best players are young, you know. I mean, our sport is young as any, but, you know, not just AJ, but so many other youngsters right behind him. What are they thinking? What's the next crew look like? Whew. You better be practicing, is all I can tell you.
Yeah, we're definitely safer in the compost, Joe. Without a doubt.
Yeah, well, you know, we look at each other sometimes and we watch some of these matches and it makes us think, man, we should maybe be playing out there. And then we're easily reminded. Lack of oxygen to the brain there for a moment at times.
Well, Scott Frost had a go, didn't he? He played in the European Open. Dusted the cue down, screwed it together.
Yeah, and you know, it's nice to get the heart going, though. Yeah. Freeze ain't done. This is coming back in front of him, maybe. Now it's going to dress up. So the first real look for Duong. Just perfect. He can just use one cushion to come out. Wants to get, I would say, pretty straight on the pink 4. Just to screw back off that to get to the 5. Get a last task, get up to that green 6 in a few shots. That's a little light. Shouldn't be, you know, I wouldn't say too much of a problem. There's got to be a little concern with the cue ball movement. And with all that room, I thought he could handle the above angle a little more than the behind angle like he's fallen. So I thought he'd be a little more aggressive with the cue ball. Just because he was so tidy on the red 3. Now, do you stun, trying to come one rail maybe into the 7? Do you draw for the gap?
Well, when it mattered, Jeremy, he's missed another ball.
Yeah, and I don't know. I think that's just really comes back to the 3 ball. I mean, when you're in good position, you stay aggressive to stay in very good position on the next ball. You know, when you get a little out of line, that's when you kind of pull back on the reins a little bit. But I think the shot on the 3 is what has promoted that miss on the 4 as much as anything. All right, again, be mindful. You got to stun a little bit, it looks like. So be mindful of getting straight on the 6. Now he's going to fall a little straight here. Better get below it. Oi.
Question, Jeremy. Should he have played for the kitchen line? So just kind of hitting the third rail, or...
No, 100%, yeah. Yeah, especially the 7's so accessible. You know, if the 7 somewhere else is different, but when it's accessible, get that quick position and watch out. You may get snookered. Now, is this easier bridging, I guess, than on the rail? I guess so. We did improve in that department.
Yeah, fair shout. Got to psych himself up for this one, though. You would never imagine the cue ball's going to be here on the round 7 when he started this clearance.
And you got to stay heavy on it. Easy to overcut. That's pretty pure. Show us another, AJ.
Arguably tougher, this one.
Yeah, especially if it has that hint of an angle to go forward that's so tempting instead of just holding and cutting the 9, which I think he does have. He's holding or drawing even. Pure cueing, sir. Scott Frost said 4 years. He's trying to take it back. It might be 2.5.
Well, he's got to knock the 9 ball in yet, Jeremy. He's knocked 2 wonderful balls in. But it's 3. What a finish. What a rack for the young Filipino who's flown halfway around the world to be here for this year's PLP. He beats Duong Quoc Hoang 5 racks to 4.